Hey, welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have a great show. It's a winter show. We are in Hayward area of the Wisconsin, and we're going to have a wonderful time. Go to haywardlakes.com and learn more about today's show, but stay tuned for a great show.
Gotta be a good one. Gotta be a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to go up north. Up north we are, Mr. Merrill.
We are.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills. Pit Boss Pellet Grills, Cherry Delight, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, healthy homegrown Wisconsin potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Shooting Star Casino, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Oneida Nation, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, we are having a great time. We are at the Deerfoot Lodge and Resort, the Good Wilson family up in Hayward, Wisconsin. Freddie, do you like the winter sports?
You know, I like all of it. You know, I live
do
on
too.
a lake. It's the way it is.
Yeah, exactly right. You know, we are on right behind us is Wisconsin's third largest lake. It's Chippewa Flowage Lake. And it's the third largest lake in Wisconsin. And when you look at a map and you focus back and go to your GPS and go to the Hayward area and go to the Chippewa Flowage Lake and just span out and use it 211 lakes in Sawyer County.
I know. You go to their website, you see the lake. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It's huge.
It's like little fingers of lakes.
But you know, you missed
Little
out.
fingers.
Tell him he missed out. You know where we ate last night? We were at the Stone Lake Pub and Pizza.
Right.
Oh, we had fantastic food. I had shrimp. You had pizza. But what did you tell us?
That I wanted some leftovers. I like cold pizza.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, son of a gun. We didn't forget you.
We
You didn't forget me?
No, we did not forget you.
You were having a beer and you didn't forget me?
No, he wasn't having a beer.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys.
You said you like it cold, man.
Hey, I bet you that was a supreme pizza from there, wasn't it?
It was.
You know whose idea that was, though?
Can I tell you about all the great events that happen? You can go to haywardlakes.com. You mentioned Stone Lake.
Yeah.
They have a cranberry fest in the fall that's just absolutely phenomenal. And so does Hayward. Hayward has a great fall festival. Check it out at haywardlakes.com. But today we're here to do a little outdoor grilling.
We are.
And we're going to have some fun. We've got the snow, we've got the lakes. We just had some snowmobilers just leave us.
Yep.
Over 600 miles of groomed trails in Sawyer County.
Wow.
600 miles
That's a
of
lot of miles, ladies and gentlemen.
And did you know that they're all by volunteers, that they're groomed? And when you get a volunteer grooming it, that means that they're doing it for themselves, their family, and they do it the right way. And they have the largest ownership of equipment for snowmobile grooming in the world.
Isn't that great?
Right here in Sawyer County.
But the motto always is, join a snowmobile club. Because those are the guys that do that volunteer work.
And you know what? They have signs up as you go along the trails. If you take little selfies, you can send them in. Get your thing on Facebook to haywardlakes.com. Isn't that great?
I like that. That's a great idea.
Anyway, so I think we gotta say before we get started here, before Merrill does his little routine.
Okay.
We're gonna do. I have a great big beautiful slab of Northern. And when you come out, ice fishing is phenomenal here in Hayward. Hayward Lakes area, and ice fishing is phenomenal, and we're going to do some nice Northern on there. That's just one of the winter sports you can do. So I'm going to throw my cast iron skillet right on top of our Pit Boss in the center and get that nice and warmed up. What you doing, Merrill?
Hey, you've heard about a Wapatuli there, Freddie?
I've heard about a Wapatuli.
We're going to do a Wakatuli.
Wakatuli.
Walk this way, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Wakatuli right up here.
It sounds like a Hayward hot toddy to me.
It's going to be a hot toddy.
I bet it is.
It's going to be a hot toddy tomorrow, too. Okay, we're going to start with a little water, ladies and gentlemen. We need water.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
you want to pour some in there? Help me out there.
The gloves are off.
Oh, look at that, man. Like a little kid in school there. All right, a little ginger beer in that baby. Love ginger beer. I like ginger beer.
I'll find out.
And the reason, the ginger beer, if you come during the summertime and you come to the different areas here, but you can go to different lodges here in Hayward area. But the Deerfoot Lodge, they have Moscow mules.
Okay.
And that's ginger beer. served in one of those copper containers with other ingredients.
Yep.
Come here and try it out.
You got it.
Delicious.
But today we're having a wakatuli.
Wakatuli.
Hey, now we got some great herbs that we're going to add here.
Look at
rosemary. You know, rosemary is really good for the memory. You know, I use a lot of rosemary.
Yes,
and
it is.
then
Rosemary
anise
tea.
is used for, what's anise used for? I forgot.
I don't know what anise is used for. It sounds like it's something to do with the lower intestines.
Oh. Okay. Then we got some cinnamon here. We're going to put a little cinnamon in there.
I've been waiting all day for that.
I'll bet you have. I'll bet you have. All the way up here.
So the anise star is like licorice. It's from a Japanese evergreen tree, by the way.
All right.
And cinnamon bark, and you've got ginger, great for the digestive system.
Yep, rosemary. Ginger. Boy, I drink a lot of ginger and lemon.
You know, Lori and I do rosemary tea.
Oh, it's a good flavor.
It's good for your memory.
What did he say?
Yeah, you know.
Okay, guys. But a little maple syrup. I won't use that much maple syrup. You can trust me, Mad Dog, because that's your maple syrup.
Oh, I don't care about the maple syrup. I think it just might be too sweet.
Yeah. And the honey.
Raw honey.
Raw honey. And
that's from my good friend Mike at Creekside. I picked that up at the farmer's market in Oshkosh.
Oh, really?
Raw
good
honey.
Stuff. Good stuff.
Yep.
That'll melt right down there.
Well done. That's good.
Well, the honey's always well done.
We got a little orange for you, Freddie.
You know, that's my favorite fruit.
You got to have orange, and we got a little bit of lemon. Now, let's put this on the grill. We're going to let this simmer. And then maybe there may be a little special ingredient at the end, too.
So on the MHP, Merrill, hey, Morel.
Yeah.
You got no heat, so we'll get that on during the next segment, okay? During the break.
Okay, we'll shut the gas off there, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
thought I smelled something.
Well, otherwise a little tired up here, but okay.
So when you go to haywardlakes.com, by the way, the 211 different lakes, I'll tell you what. We're gonna talk a little bit about the different snowshoes.
Okay.
You like snowshoeing, Freddie?
Yeah.
They
I've
got
never done
snowshoe.
it. That honestly, I have not. No.
They got snowshoe trails up here. They got fat tire. You know the bicycles with the fat tires on?
I know the beer.
Yeah, I know you know the beer, but they
yeah.
got the fat tires. Bicycles, and you can actually go to haywardlakes.com and rent them, and they got trails that are groomed.
Okay.
And you go right on like the Berkey Binder Trail and things like Berkey Binder. By the way, if you're watching 2022, this show, at the end of this February right now, the Berkey Binder comes to the American Berkey Binder comes to Hayward area.
Now you did the Berkey Binder, didn't you?
No. I've done similar half ones and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's 34 miles. I could never do that. I did like 15 or something like that. Merrill used to do cross country skiing, but it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
But pretty fast. It's going faster before I could stop it.
It's kinetic motion. So we're going to add a couple little eggs. We got some water in there. I'm going to do a little stirring action with Merrill's little thing here.
Okay.
And we got to get going here.
All right. Well, I understand. It's a television show.
It's a television show. So we're going to mix together nice flour.
Okay.
We got cornmeal and we have flaxseed, ground flaxseed. And we're going to mix that all together. And just like the different choices up in Hayward of winter sports, we're going to do a little up north pepper.
Oh, my favorite. I love that
I've
stuff.
been using this stuff like crazy.
That's great.
A little up north, I think that's all I'm going to use. I was going to do the Cajun and the Jamaican, but I think we're just going to have a whole bunch of that inside of there. And that's
why? Because we're up north.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So it's up north pepper. So we got a beautiful northern. Now when you come up ice fishing, be careful and make sure you know the rules because some of the lakes don't allow walleye fishing during the winter, but that's beside the point. The crappies, the bluegills, the panfish, the northern, muskie fishing. They got a muskie fest in the summertime that's phenomenal, and muskie fishing is great up here.
Did you see all the muskies in the...
Those were large perch.
There?
Those were large perch.
They taught me here that this is where the largest muskie ever was caught.
Really?
It was right up here.
Right here? Right on this deck?
See that? She taught me well.
All right, guys.
So we're going to flour our northern. We put in a little egg wash over here.
Gotcha.
We're going to take and we're going to flour those little pieces of northern up, and we're going to do northern sliders.
Oh, what a great idea.
Isn't that great? So we're going to do some nice little northern sliders. I got the cast iron skillet going, and it's good and hot. Good and hot. I didn't wash these. Got to wash them.
Did you wash this morning?
I certainly did.
All right, yeah, we all washed.
Well, I left kind of early.
No, he's finally washed it.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to pour just a tad bit of oil in my good hot cast iron skillet. We're going to get that northern pan frying in there. You guys are going to come right back. Meryl's going to get his grill going. And we're going to get his wakatuli going.
A wakatuli it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, welcome back to Mad Dog and Meryl's Midwest Grilling.
Hayward Lakes, Wisconsin. I'll tell you what, Hayward, Wisconsin, haywardlakes.com. That is the website to go on. A winter wonderland. But not just a winter wonderland, but all 4 seasons up in the Hayward area. Unbelievable is right. What's the name of the national park up here?
Shawamagon.
And beautiful trails, beautiful hiking, just beautiful nature. A national gem. National. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
that's my.
So every day I sit in the sauna in New London, where we're from. Bless you. And Dave's always in there. I mentioned to David Klott.
Oh, yeah.
I said, Dave, we're going up to Hayward. He goes, Hayward, he says, because he was a truck driver.
Okay.
He says, I drove all night long, got home, the wife packed the lunch, we took the 3 kids, we went to Hayward, we drove 4 hours to Hayward to see the lumberjack show.
Really?
And he said he could tell me about the log climbing. Yeah. He could tell me about the axe throwing, about the chopping. He knew every little thing. He remembered from like 40 years.
That's David.
And you guys got to start a tradition too, because I'll tell you what, we're starting it right now. We're going to do the log rolling competition here today. We've got the summer sausage on there, and what they do is they get 2 young bucks or ladies on the logs, and they start rolling until one falls in the H2O.
Right.
And says, oh, H2O.
H2O.
So we're going to do some nice little sliders with that too, but that's beside the point. And that fish looks just absolutely gorgeous too, by the way. That northern looks delicious. We're going to do some sliders in a minute or two.
Okay, good. I'm ready.
That smells delicious.
I know.
It really, honest to God, does.
The aroma.
Look at that.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh,
honest
man,
to goodness.
Smell-o-vision, the cinnamon,
here
the
we
rosemary.
Are.
He's just getting so sick because of the bottle.
Honest to God, the anise, the rosemary, the cinnamon, the orange, everything that's in there, the aroma is just phenomenal. A Hayward hot toddy like you wouldn't believe.
I know, it's beautiful.
Meryl, we got Freddy's has 2 oranges.
Okay.
Yeah. You know why?
So does he get a little bourbon?
Yeah, put a little bourbon in there.
How's that, Freddie?
You're looking good.
I'll take one of those too, but
Yeah,
guys, warm me up.
Ladies, bourbon or no bourbon?
Oh, yeah.
We are up north, by
This
golly.
is good.
Oh, that's gonna be good, man. I mean, the aroma, I definitely figured that it was gonna be that way, but I mean, for being out here.
I don't know what I'm doing here, so we're
You're doing good.
Am I?
Yeah.
Don't
Well, that's
worry about it.
Freddy's.
That's right.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's going to be warm, Freddie.
Well, Freddie will tell you. Freddie don't care whether it's warm or cold or whatever.
This is a neat little hot toddy. You don't need a wok, but it sure. I had a cast iron.
I can smell that from over here.
Oh, you can. It's beautiful.
Okay, this one's mine, right, with no bourbon in.
These all got bourbon in it?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to double
That's my
check.
words of the day. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Put my lemon. I'm going to put it whole in there. Got that for the
baby.
ladies over there.
This is good. It's not too hot either. It's
Hey,
just
ladies,
perfect.
would you just come right in
Come
front of the
up, yeah.
cameras and grab one of these, would you please?
Oh,
These are our 2 friends from haywardlakes.com, by the way. Turn and smile towards the camera.
yeah. Say
And
hi.
post
to
them.
those
Post them if you would,
yeah,
please.
Enjoy.
And if they have a boss, there's no alcohol in there. Oh, and here's mine too. Yeah, Prost.
you bet.
Prost. Put the lemon, put the orange in there, put everything right inside.
That is just great on a day like today.
Oh my God, that is delicious.
Isn't
It is.
I'll tell you, I know what I'm
Snow
doing.
ice cream, snow ice cream. They call it snow cream up here.
Yes, they do.
Brown sugar, white sugar, doesn't matter. Brown sugar, white sugar, vanilla, sweetened condensed milk.
Ooh.
That'd be good.
No, she's coagulating.
Yeah.
Anyway, she'll really coagulate once they get that snow in there, too.
I had to go get the sweetened condensed milk on the bar on the inside of the Deerfoot Lodge, and how many times have I said that in my life?
That's right.
You guys stayed at the resort here last night. Beautiful place.
Oh, man.
And in the
Spick and span all the way. Great
and
hospitality.
they got rentals here. They got everything you need. And honest to goodness, you go down a peninsula when you're driving to get here, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. Oh boy, guys.
Good thing you worked out today, sir.
Well, you know, it's a year-round destination. That's the best part about
Honest to
this
goodness,
area.
isn't that right,
They
Freddie?
got everything here.
Yeah. And I might add, our beautiful friends, the Ojibwe tribe, they do an Honor Earth powwow in June that you have to see. It's just phenomenal. So I pour this in here.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. That's a lot of mixture, Merle.
That is. We got a lot of snow here. We're not going to run
Do
out
we?
of snow, that's for sure. Don't you worry about
Okay,
that.
I'm afraid. That's the way it works, guys.
Yep, you got it.
Is it?
Yeah. There you go. You got her. Keep on starting. You got her. I think you got her right there,
No,
man.
no.
He ain't done yet.
No, I ain't done
Oh,
Beautiful. Man, your hands have got to be cold, don't they?
They were clean.
I'll tell you, snow ice cream, so many things you can do with this.
Snow cream. They call it snow cream
snow
up here.
Cream here. There's so many things that you can do, obviously, for the kids.
Remember the
You
old
love
Bill
that.
cream days?
Yep,
little
yep,
dabble
they got-
do ya.
All right, we're gonna let that set. We're gonna let my fingers set.
Boy.
Haywardlakes.com. Maybe if I stick them in here, they'll warm up.
Oh, I bet you they would.
Look at there. There goes a canoe.
There it goes. That is easy come, easy go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we'll be right back for a Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Stay tuned. We're going to sit back and have some nice warm tea.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. We're having a great time at Chippewa Flowage Lake at Deerfoot Lodge Resort with the great Wilson family here. I'll tell you what, you folks, if you want to, you can stand in line at the security at an airport. You can board a plane
That's
with a
right.
mask on. You can fly around the world and have nothing but problems. Or you can take a little journey up to haywardlakes.com and enjoy nature.
Absolutely.
Honest to goodness, I'll tell you what, you have the choice, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what we're going to do. We have a little bit of our DeWorks and pickle relish, sweet pickle relish together. So we're going to add that on top of there. We promised you some nice little sliders. So I have a little bit of red onion that we're not going to overdo on. And we have this is actually horseradish cheese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a nice little blending of a horseradish cheese. So it has a little bit of zing, but nothing over the edge, you know. So
like
that's
that.
got
Great
that.
idea.
We're going to grab our... Mary, you can start scooping the snow cream up.
No, they call me Scoop.
Vanilla, sweetened condensed milk. Anything else we had in
Brown
there? Brown
sugar.
sugar. Oh, the brown sugar is
Little vanilla
delicious.
in there. You know, if you wanted to get a little bit of Bailey's in here, a little bit of eggnog in here would be good. And they're off, ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
almost done. Our ride is here.
Yep.
Okay, here's the beautiful northern. So we're going to make some nice little northern sliders.
Northern
All right.
rain.
And if they think they're going to get samples because they just showed up, you're crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
They ain't
Oh
gonna
no,
get nothing, honey.
they're going to
didn't
right inside
stand
the
out here,
Deerfoot
no.
Lodge and have a drink is what they're going to do. So there's our nice little sliders. We get the caps put on there. And here's what we're going to do is we're going to grab our lumberjack log. Hey,
All right.
the Lumberjack World Championship in the summer, phenomenal event. World Championship in lumberjacking in the summer here in the Hayward area. So we're going to take our summer sausage, our logs, and we're going to slice those babies.
You got it. Good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
what a great job you did.
And we're going to have
Holy
nice little
mackerel.
summer
Yeah,
sausage.
man,
We're going to have
this ice cream.
what we call log rolling. You guys aren't even listening to me. Nobody listens to me.
I'm
Everyone's
sorry.
watching Merrill.
Okay.
No, I don't really care. I'm just talking.
Oh, man.
So we have the little summer sausage on top of there. We got our little sliders that we promised us. We have a little mustard that we added to all that. We got the caps on top of here.
Can you reiterate what you put on that fish? Because the smell, the aromas, that's
I thought of one thing. I thought of the haywardlakes.com. I thought of choices with the all four seasons.
Yep.
So I didn't know what to do. I had whole wheat flour, I had cornmeal, and I had flaxseed ground.
Okay.
Blended together with up north pepper.
You got her.
Your own mixture. Put in a little dredge of water and egg.
Right.
Fry it up, and that's going to be the nice little blending. And it turned out just
wow.
beautifully crispy, didn't it?
It
It
sure
did.
did.
There again,
How's
the
it-
aroma. It's all about aroma, ladies and gentlemen.
We
That's
got-
aromatherapy.
Then we got to
today.
have 2 of those little snow creams for the ladies on the inside, too.
We got it for
All
them.
right. We'll be right back to wrap this
Hey,
baby
you
up.
got
HaywardLakes.com, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful place for your destination.
Well, we had a wonderful time. HaywardLakes.com. We have Sherry. We've got Mindy. We're going to come back in the summertime
Yes.
at the where, ladies?
The Fishing Hall of Fame.
The Fishing Hall of Fame. So
Oh,
stay
yes,
tuned
everybody.
for more.
We'll see you there. Happy grilling,
Happy
everybody.
grilling.
Take care.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lash Road Visual Communications.
How is it, ladies?
That is amazing.